and going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here before the tip-off. Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Paul George.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. Gordon out there with LeBron James. Then it's Tari Eason. Then there's Trey Murphy. And it's Black in at the point guard position. And for the Bulls, Okongwu is out there with Donovan Clingan. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Jackson in at the 3, the small forward. As the weeks fly by in the NBA, RJ, what changes are made at the player level? What are these players looking at, trying to work on, and aiming for?
It's just hard to see. It depends on the individual. For me, you just need to prioritize basketball. Start blocking out any and all noise.
Black. The three-pointer, no good. Fires for 3, and there's LaVine on the assist by Clingan.
You can see the work LaVine has put in on his three-point shot. He is now a legit threat from deep.
LeBron, a screen on LaVine. Black dishes to LeBron, and stolen by Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Black, guarded by LaVine. The rebound by Paul George. It's been a quick start here for Chicago. Okongwu finds Jackson. Inside, LeBron is doubled. Charlotte moving it around to the left side wing. Easton passes to LeBron. 5 to shoot. Here's Black. And the Hornets miss again. Now the Bulls with it. It's a 5-point game. And G.G. Jackson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
The Hornets have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Black dishes to James. To the inside. Here's Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
We all know Gordon isn't just going to lay it up. He's going for the throwdown every time.
And so George will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
Yeah, they really squeaked out a close one in that last matchup. Came down to just a few turnovers that gave them the margin of victory.
And it's blocked. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Eason. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Clingan's shot is off. Hornets trail by 3. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us, an update. Allie?
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. Before long, we were talking about LeBron James, and he said, he's a focus for us tonight, absolutely. Coach shared, saying in clutch situations, we're ready to double James and be assertive. But I'm sure he knows that. LeBron, as always, on the minds of the opposition. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, thank you. First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets, trailing by 5. Gordon kicks to James. Pass to Black. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Bulls. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
Won't win games in this league with an offensive night like that. They've got some things to figure out.
And so here's Charlotte after the Bulls pick up 2. The 3 is good, and he got fouled in the act of shooting. This could turn into a 4-point play. Still doing it at this age, Richard, remarkable stuff for LeBron James.
I wasn't sure the day would ever come that we'd actually see him playing on the NBA court with his son, Bronny. Back when I was playing with LeBron, it seemed like a bit of a dream.
Free throw good, James.
Some things change, but LeBron stays the same. Still the same leader on the floor. The same player. It is truly impressive.
The Bulls leading by 3. Outside, George. Pass to Klingon. Over Gordon. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Oh, good luck against Klingon in close. That's where he makes his money.
Like the pass to Gordon. Here's Eason. Here's Black, guarded by Levine. Back to Eason. Just 5 on the clock. Unloads. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And stolen by James. LeBron James on the wing. His 3-pointers off the mark. For Chicago, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Kick out to Levine. Pass to George. And it's blocked. 9 feet out, and he hits the jump shot.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Bulls leading by 3. Right side, George. Not going to go that time. Gordon with the defensive effort. Charlotte's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Pass to Eason. Now Black. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls it up. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make. Now the Bulls with it. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Gigi Jackson. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at Chicago. They've had a great season and will look to extend that into the playoffs. And, of course, Charlotte, a couple spots below.
And when I look at Chicago, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
But it's something we expected. This team was built to compete with anyone.
Now, here's George. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against New York. Clock at 4. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Here's Klingon. Come on. Eason grabs the board.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And it's Gordon missing. The Bulls with the lead. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Pass to Bruce Ellis. Outside, George. And here's Levine. Nailed from three-point land. Levine's got 8 points.
Zach LaVine just lets the game come so naturally. His ability to catch and shoot is one of the quickest in the league.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And some changes here for the Hornets. Zubac is checked in for James. Miller comes in for Tari Eason. And Shepard subbed in for Black. Over in the corner, Zubac. On the wing, Miller. Last game he had 34 points. Fires top of the key. Good on the jump shot. Now here is George. Pass to Okongwu. Levine wide open. The Bulls keep it alive. In the corner, George with it. Count it. And the Bulls lead by 4.
You can see the IQ from PG there, deciding to keep it off the pick.
Pass to Shepard. Miller outside. It's good.
He's good enough where it takes a lot to bother him at the rim like that.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Here's Buzelis. Outside, George. Levine for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 3 assists tonight. Here's Shepard. Guarded by Levine. Gordon kicks to Miller. Gordon with the screen for Miller. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Up top, Klingon. Zubac defending. Pass to Okongwu. Down low. And the jam by Levine.
We see this time and time again from Levine. He has the ability to put the offense on his shoulders.
Shepard, the pass to Zubac. Here's Shepard. Miller with a screen on Levine. To the paint. And it's Miller with the jam.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. The Bulls leading by 5. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
So for the Bulls, Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for Klingon. And it's Kyle Anderson in for Levine. Left side, Anderson. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That's his first foul. Now Anderson. Shot clock at 5. He's looking for Okongwu and finds him. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Miller, the pass to Shepard. Out to Miller. Over George. Miller with another miss.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin. Trey Murphy didn't dunk in a game until he was a high school senior. Crazy to think now with the length and the leaping ability he has. He said back then there were times where I'd have doubt or be a little stressed about my future. If I said I knew I'd end up here, I have been lying to you. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Chicago leading by 4. To the middle. And there's Paul George on the assist by Buzelis.
And George is great at finishing around the rim. We don't see that in a lot of wings these days.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Okay, a chance to check out the numbers for Miller. This last month, he's been positively spectacular, averaging about 23 points per, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, they rely on his production night in and night out. There are times when he absolutely carries them.
1:22 left to play in the first quarter. Nails the wide open jump shot.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Anderson outside. The rebound by Shepard.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Pass to Gordon. Miller outside. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by George. George has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
You gotta love how George always keeps his options open, willing to make the right pass.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Good on the three-point shot.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Chicago leading by 3. It's Anderson with the drive, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Zubac. It's his first trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time. There's 18 seconds left in the first. Shepard with the ball. Working on Anderson. Zubats with it. Back to Gordon. Over Okongwu. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for the Bulls. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. And we'll be right back after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Looking at what we've seen for the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
LaVine is out there with Anderson. Then it's Buzelis. Then it's G.G. Jackson. And it's Jackson in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Free throw good, LaVine. You know, RJ, when you think of the top scorers in the NBA, Zach LaVine can get overlooked.
Yeah, LaVine's career scoring average is over 20 points a game. We're talking about under 100 guys have done that in league history.
And so LaVine nails both of them. I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thanks so much for the report, Shams. And here are the Bulls now, after Charlotte getting the 3. Jackson kicks to Anderson. Anderson with the screen for LaVine. And the jam by LaVine.
Just muscling through the contact. LaVine is a flat-out star.
Here's Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now, here's Anderson. Outside, LaVine. And stolen by Miller. Here's James. Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Chicago's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Good work on the block. I like when LeBron gets aggressive this close to the rim.
The Bulls shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Anderson the screen. LaVine passes to Anderson. Outside for Jackson. And that one's on target from the wing.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Here's Black. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Bulls. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. Jackson passes to Jackson. Here's Buzelis, covered by LeBron, just 4 to shoot. Anderson's shot is off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
A nice shot by Black.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Bulls have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Now we get a chance to check out LeBron James. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. And he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And like you were saying, one of the stronger scorers in the league. A tireless worker on the offensive end. And it's no wonder he's top 20 in points. High post, Jackson. Anderson outside. Here's Bruce Ellis. Off target with his 3. For Charlotte, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Here's Black. They get the rebound. Here's Diabate. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Outside, Levine. Drills the three-pointer. Levine's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Now here's LeBron. His last outing, he had 8 points. Buzelis with the ball. Easton on him. Now Buzelis. Outside Levine. And G.G. Jackson is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Donovan Clingan, he's checked in for the Bulls. George comes in for Kyle Anderson. Charlotte has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. James, a screen on Levine. LeBron steps it home.
Like, at this point in time, you have to understand that if LeBron James is on the inside, he has so many ways to beat you. A little contact's not going to do anything.
Spins. Pass to Buzelis. Outside Levine. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by LeBron. And here's Charlotte. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Diabate. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hornets.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
And the first one at the line is good. No good on the second free throw. Bulls trail by 3. Jackson in the corner. And again, Chicago, no good. For Charlotte, they've gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. James, left side. 3-ball, LeBron James.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And so Levine will bring it up now for Chicago. Outside Jackson. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
Outside Jackson. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls. On Thursday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Portland Trail Blazers. And then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And for their matchup with Phoenix, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Shots good by Miller.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Bulls trail by 9. Pick off in midair. Black with it. Now defended by Levine. Back to Black. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Charlotte shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for the Hornets. Trey Murphy comes in for Miller.
One shot.
Here's George. You talk about a player who can absolutely light it up. He averages over 31 points a game. Outside Jackson. A steal. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Bulls trail by 14. George passes to Levine. Jackson kicks to George. He's looking for Levine and finds him. Outside, George. 5 on the clock. Jackson setting the pick here for George. And the Bulls with another miss.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Some changes for Chicago. Okongwu comes in for Buzelis, and it's LeVert in for Jackson. The Hornets also changing it up. Zubac is checked in for LeBron. Brandon Miller comes in for Tari Eason, and Shepard subbed in for Black. Now here's Levine. Last game, 26 points. Okongwu kicks to LeVert. Here's Klingon. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Hornets leading by 16. Pass to Shepard. To the inside. Klingon with the steal. Inside. Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that one.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Shepard, the pass to Gordon. And here's Miller. Gordon with a screen on George. Shots good by Miller. Miller's got 13.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, Kevin. So what's the difference between the diehard fans and the casuals? Well, Kevin Durant said some fans get programmed to just think about free agency and drama, and they only care about the finals and players' legacies. But he's hoping the fans lock in on the game itself, not just the storylines. Back to you, Kevin.
That's a good point. All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Now, here's Okongwu. 6 points for him. For 3, Levine. It's good from long range. Levine's got 23 points.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Takes a shot at the elbow. No good off the front iron. Bulls trail by 15. Pass to George. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Brandon Miller.
And George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
first free throw is good.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Look, he's capable of playing either forward position. PG's impressive versatility, that's what makes him elite.
Now, here is Miller. He's got 13. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Levine for 3. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Shepard with a screen for Miller. Shoots it up. And the Hornets miss again.
That is not a bad decision to pull from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
And George gets it to go.
You can't lose track of PG. He is a lethal catch-and-shoot option.
Hornets leading by 8. Shepard, the pass to Zubac. Lobbed up there for Miller. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Chicago.
And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Bulls. LeVert kicks to Levine. Klingen's shot is off.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Charlotte moving the ball around. Miller, no up.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
To the inside, and it's blocked. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
.26 seconds left in the first half of basketball. George finds LeVert. Shot clock at 6. Now Levine fires from 14, and it's Chicago scoring again.
Over the course of his career, Levine has grown into just an absolute lethal shooter. And the mid-range, that's a huge part of it.
Pass to Zubac. Gordon for 3, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so that's the end of the first half. Hornets lead by 8. And we'll get going after this from United Center.
Great to have you with us. Starting out, let's check out the award winners for Players of the Week. And this is an award that both of you won back in your playing days.
That's right, and I've got it on display in my trophy room.
I think mine's somewhere in my trophy house.
Stop it. Can you believe this guy, Ernie?
So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the Charlotte Hornets.
So they've got some firepower coming off that bench, man. And not just complimentary scorers. We're talking about primary options.
Which makes this club really difficult to defend for an entire game because they always have fresh people coming in. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And you know, Zach LaVine has been really making things happen.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
Here's Levine. Checking out the group for Charles Lee to start the second half. We've got Trey Murphy. Gordon out there with LeBron James. Then there's Black. And it's Eason in at the small forward. Hornets leading by 8. To the middle. And the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got his third basket of the night.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim. And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Picked his pocket. Down low, Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's Buzelis. Still scoreless. Pass to Levine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Black. Goes back up. And there's a nice layup by Klingen.
And this young man lives on the offensive glass. Tough to stop Klingen when he's that close.
Okongwu against LeBron. Here's Black. It's all in by the Bulls. Klingen's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. From deep, George buries it from three-point range. George has got 11 points.
Line him up and knock him down. You know PG is good to drill a handful of threes when he steps on the floor.
LeBron against Okongwu. That one is no good. He is 6 for 11 in the game. At over 40 years old, Richard, the way LeBron James is still able to impact the game is absolutely incredible.
And just for context, through NBA history, the averages for a player once he turns 40 are 6 points and 3 rebounds. LeBron is blowing that out of the water.
First free throw is good.
Athletically gifted, a knockdown shooter. It feels like Levine is constantly underappreciated for all the things that he does.
Good on both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
James looking it over. Eason, a screen on Okongwu. And James throws it down hard.
Okay, wow. Old man LeBron James getting acrobatic, putting on a show. I see you, big fella.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Bulls trail by 9, and Billy Donovan wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Taking a look now at some numbers for Black. His last 10 games, He's putting up 6 points a night, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. Not bad numbers, but for a player of his talent, you have to think he can do more.
Yeah, there's no doubt he has been inconsistent, which is unusual for him. But when he turns it back around, boy, you better watch out.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Buzelis, fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
With his soft touch around the rim, Buzelis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
A really talented youngster. Matas Buzelis comes from Lithuania, and they have a very rich basketball history there, and he's hoping to add to it.
Now here's LeBron. 17 points in the game. Outside Gordon. The three. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got his 4th assist in this one.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
And so Levine will bring it up now for the Bulls. Pass to Buzelis. A nice shot by Klingon. And it's 6 points for Donovan Klingon.
And Klingon uses his size well and just bullies his way through the defense.
Charlotte moving it around. And that one is hammered home.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
So it's the Hornets now. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. Klingon with it, and it's Gordon picking him up, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by LaVine. And with this quick break, we can show you the list of the most explosive shooting guards in the NBA so far. Second is Zach LaVine.
And night after night, we see this group punish opposing defenses. I mean, if you pick one way to deal with them, they'll beat you another way.
As a 2-guard, that's what it takes to put up points like these guys do. You have to have a versatile game. You have to be able to keep the defenders off balance.
Jackson, he's checked in for Buzelis. Gordon kicks to Black. 6 to shoot. Eason, the screen. Good on the triple. Black's got 14 points for the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Jackson. Outside, George. And again, Chicago, no good. Charlotte leading by 12. Here's James. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Jackson. Here's Klingon. Makes it off the glass. Klingon's got 6 here in this quarter.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Black with it. Guarded by Levine. Pass to Gordon. Out left to the wing. Here's Eason. Off target from 3-point range. For Chicago, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. The 9-foot shot. And the basket by Jackson. Jackson's got it back down to single digits for the Bulls.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Back to James. Over Okongwu. Charlotte no good that time either.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Hornets leading by 8. Eason with it. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
To the paint. Here's Levine. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Levine's got 32 points.
I'm going to tell you this. Defensively, you cannot let a streak shooter get a groove. And right now, Zach LaVine, he is on fire.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And some changes here for the Hornets. Zubac is checked in for James. Miller comes in for Trey Murphy. And Shepard subbed in for Black. Charlotte leading by 6. Now Shepard. No scoring in this one. And it's Donovan Clingan with the foul. That's his first foul. So it's the Hornets now. They led by as many as 18 points. 6 on the shot clock. Miller, the pass to Zubac. Misses from close range.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Here's George. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Pass to Miller. Gordon with a screen on George. Trying to get some. Oh, my goodness, the slam.
And we've seen Gordon in the dunk contest before. He enjoys showing off when given the chance.
LaVine finds Jackson. Here's Clingan. And the rejection by Zubac. Inside, it's tipped and stolen by Okongwu. Tipped away. At the elbow, it's LaVine. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And there's Clingan. That's good on the assist by Jackson. And that's 10 points for Donovan Clingan. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Bulls?
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Here's LaVine after Charlotte getting to 3. And the jam by LaVine.
Hope you got some popcorn. When LaVine gets up for a slam, Zach knows how to put on a show.
Down low, Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Bulls trail by 7. Here's George. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Here's what Chicago's going with right now.
Shot.
Isaiah Jackson comes in for Clingan. And it's Anderson in for Zach LaVine. That free throw good from George.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Shepard, the pass to Gordon. Miller outside. Clock at 6 for the 3, and another 3 for Charlotte.
And with his diverse game and 6'9" frame, Brandon Miller can score in bunches. And on nights like tonight, is really hard to get someone to match up with him.
Now here's Anderson. Outside, George. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. George has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
And let's see some of the numbers here for Okongwu. Over the last month, getting it done. Averaging about 7 points, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. And what a force he is on the glass. Just inhales rebounds.
And he can go around his opponent, over his opponent, through his opponent. A true triple threat.
And so here's Charlotte. They led by as many as 18 points. Stolen by Anderson. Pass to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Anderson kicks to Jackson. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Pass to George. Shoots the 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And George hits him with the clapback
3. Here's Shepard. He's covered by Anderson. Zubats a screen on George. Zubats. And it's Zubats with the extra effort. Zubats has got 7 points in the game.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
They play the clock right, they can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Zubats a screen on Jackson. Here's Miller. Pass to Zubats. Here's Eason. No good from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Hornets leading by 4. Here's Shepard. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Pass to Gordon. Over Okongwu. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's Charlotte leading by 4. And we'll get going after this from United Center. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your ground. The other thing, too, is once he picks the ball up, he's not going to shoot it. If he does, just stay down on him.
Well, I like the way the Donovan's conveying that scouting report to his guys.
I mean, knowing how your opponent plays is important, and I think he's on point on this one.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. They've got Jackson. Zach LaVine is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Buzelis, and it's Jackson in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's LaVine after the basket by Charlotte. 3-pointer, and there's Buzelis on the assist by Anderson.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And here's James outside. It's all in by the Bulls.
But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
LeBron against LaVine. Anderson kicks to Jackson. Buzelis sets a screen for LaVine. And the shot goes in. Levine's got 36.
Running the play like clockwork, Levine expertly creates some space with the pick and roll.
In the corner, it's Buzelis. Pass to Jackson. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. To take the lead and foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hornets.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
He misses the free throw. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Charlotte's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here we go, one-on-one. At the elbow, it's Levine. Anderson finds Levine. And here's Jackson, covered by Miller. Anderson passes to Jackson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. He doesn't get the second one.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Almost unstoppable once he gets downhill. LeBron maximizing the use of his power and agility.
And he makes the first.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
And James drills them both. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Outside, Levine. Pass to Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
They've played with a lot of heart to get back in this, and now they've got the other side on their heels with the game winding down.
Here's Black. LeBron outside. And the Hornets miss again.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Here's Buzelis. Black defending. Jackson setting the pick here for Levine. Outside for Jackson. Jackson setting the pick here for Anderson. And stolen by James. To the middle, here's Black. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Creating some easy offense off the steal. LeBron James always lurking with those quick hands.
And it's Anderson with the ball for the Bulls. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
One shot.
That one misses for Anderson. Hornets have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. The dunk with a foul on top of it. So strong.
And the passing instincts of James are just unreal. He has that great sense for when and where to send the ball.
And the free throw, no good. Bulls have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Pass to Buzelis. Outside, Levine to take the lead. Drops in the tray. Levine's got 39.
Prolific from deep in the first half. He's trying to continue that.
Jackson against Miller. Over Jackson. And they recover it. Black kicks to Miller. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Jackson has the open look. No good on the three.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
It's stolen by Buzelis. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Levine with it, and it's Miller picking him up. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
He's not the biggest guy, but it's the explosiveness, the athleticism of Levine that makes him so difficult to handle on that interior.
Chicago making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Jackson, and Georgia subbed in for Anderson. And so Levine nails both of them.
And you talk about the impressive resume of Zach LaVine. Multiple All-Star appearances, multiple dunk contest victories. This is a very talented wing player.
LeBron James on the wing. Out to Miller. Lets it go from deep. And he's good on the 3 ball. Miller's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
Chicago has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Pass to Okongwu. Outside, George. Hits the 3-point bomb. George has got 25 points.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Back to LeBron. Miller outside. It's Black in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Okongwu's now got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And stolen by Miller. To the inside. And it's sent back by Okongwu. James sets the screen for Miller. He's looking for LeBron and finds it.
And you can put Miller on either side of that pick and roll action. He has a terrific IQ.
For Chicago, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Steps back. There's Levine. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Levine's got 9 points in the quarter.
The belief of Levine, willing to do that in a game, man.
James, a screen on Levine. Over Okongwu. Here's Diabate.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Pass to George. For three, Levine on the foul on Isaiah Jackson. That's his third foul of the game. Chicago making a switch here. Klingen's checked in. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for the Hornets. Tari Eason comes in for Miller. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Jumps up, and O'Connell slams it in.
And you might not have expected him to go for the steal there, but boy, oh boy, did that ever work out.
Black with it. Pass to Eason. Back to Black. Lob pass to Gordon. Out to the right wing. James, a screen on Levine. And the Hornets miss again.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Now, Buzelis. Here's Klingen. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
Now, James. And get the three.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
O'Connell. Count it.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Now here's Gordon. Now James. Now Black. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Now, here's O'Connell. George! Missed on the three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Knocks down the three.
If you give him that kind of separation, he's going to take full advantage.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They lead by 1. Levine, and they come back with a three of their own.
ICE, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Now here's Gordon. Good on the basket.
Boy, they needed that one, and Gordon delivers. His productive habits really paying off there.
George in the post. Easton on him. Got it!
And love the poise from the rookie big man Klingen. He embraces moments like these.
Now Gordon. It's James. Outside Gordon. Launches it. And they get it back. Another chance here.
An elite defender. PG excels at being at the right place at the right time.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Huge free throws there to pad the lead, trying to close that door.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. He thinks they're still very much in this game, saying it's right there, but it's on us to take care of it. We have to make it happen, hoping to inspire his team here.
All right, Allie, thank you. The three doesn't go.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. I'm just not sure they have the time to pull this one off.
No doubt the clock is their biggest enemy right now. It just about take a magic trick for them to find the points they need.
The clock now can just run out for the Bulls. George against Eason. So the Bulls win it. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that about wraps it up. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. And now we present the player of the game, Zach LaVine.